You know those moments when you feel caught in a cycle, like you feel like you are repeating the same patterns, facing the same challenges, or experiencing like reoccurring emotional states that seem to drain your energy and dim your light, right? You know what I'm talking about. That is a universal experience. It's a feeling of being trapped. And we often call these the crucible loops, which is periods of intense pressure and refinement. And then there's the time loop, too. Those reoccurring themes in our lives that seem to play on repeat. I'm talking about those moments where you find yourself yearning for something more, whether it be more peace, more growth, more purpose, or an abundance that flows effortlessly in every aspect of your being, right? This knowing, this feeling is a nudge, if you will. It's your soul calling you to a new way of existing. These are the moments that make space for quantum leaps. But before you can break the feeling of entrapment, you must know how to decode your matrix. You got to know how to identify your loops. Before you can break free, you have to understand what holds you. This means you have to learn how to decode your own matrix. You have to see the unseen algorithms or the repetitive patterns that shape your experience. It's not about blaming the external forces, it's about recognizing the dance between your internal programming and the external realities it attracts. So, what you want to do is you want to learn how to observe without judgment. You want to start by noticing what thoughts consistently run through your mind and when you're in this loop. Quick example, if a common loop involves feeling unheard, then observe the thoughts that precede it. Like, no one listens to me, my voice doesn't matter, or just the feeling of being frustrated and the behaviors withdrawing, avoiding, and being confrontational. Then you want to trace it. Okay, so when you trace it, you're asking yourself, when did the pattern first start? What belief might be fueling the loop? What lessons does the loop seem to be trying to teach me? When we do this, we learn how to break out of our matrix. We learn how to decode our matrix. With the example that I just gave you, let's say the feeling of being unheard might trace back to early childhood where your voice was suppressed, or when you would try to express yourself, no one listened. That means that created a space of not being valued. You have to recognize that sometimes loops persist because there is an unconscious payoff, even if it's negative. So, for instance, staying in a difficult situation might provide a sense of victimhood that gives you the attention that you seek. Or avoiding change might feel safer than facing the unknown. When you recognize these patterns and their underlying algorithms, that is the moment you begin to see the wires and codes of your perceived reality. This conscious awareness is the first step. It shifts you from being a passive participant in the loop to an active observer with the power to change it.